Welcome back to another episode of Motogp Mac, and today we're going to talk about Joan Mir's stark comments about the current situation with Honda. Now, speaking recently, Mir said, "We have the same bike we started the season with, so we can't really ask for different results. We are suffering in specific areas, and every time I enter the garage, I complain about the same things. In the Heret test, they understood a path that we showed them. Now, we have to wait for the development parts to take us in that direction. But I really do not know how long this is going to take before we will start seeing those changes. This is the reality." He was then asked about if he had contemplated his future with Honda, and he said, "The reality is that whoever has left Honda in recent years has done so worse than before they arrived at Honda. There are no exceptions. No one leaves Honda better than they arrived. We need to face the situation in the best possible way to try and understand what exactly I feel like doing. And this is the problem. I believe we will have options, maybe not the ones I would like or want, but we will have options. We are still giving it full gas, and I'm convinced with a competitive bike, we can turn this around and be ahead in a very short time." He was then asked, is it him or is it the bike that is limiting the performance right now? And he said, "Right now, I am calm. Last year, I would have said that this situation was a bit too much for me and I wasn't giving it my best. Now, the bike has gotten a lot worse than it was last year, but I am currently faster. I am in a better moment, I feel good physically, and I see that I am not at the limit. However, last year I hesitated and I wasn't at the level that was expected from me." So, for me, when I read this, one of the first things that I thought about was, oh, you're so going to get fined by Honda for saying this. And then, I've said this a few times that Honda seems to be a poison chalice and a career ender. And what he says is that no one comes out of Honda better than they went into Honda. Really, really does kind of come home when you look at what happened with Lorenzo, even Polo Spagaro, for example. Kind of career-ending stuff there. So it is pretty big statement, and also where he said that the bike has gotten a lot worse than last year really has me worried about Honda and closing that gap. Of course they have concessions, of course we should see some improvement by mid-year, but again it is a absolutely massive gap that they need to be able to close. And it does seem that Mir has kind of resigned himself that he will not probably get factory level equipment if he does choose to move, or if he has even the motivation to continue on racing. But I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What do you think of Mir's comments? And do you think he will stick around in MotoGP, or will he just fade off into the sunset? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.